In front of the committee a week ago or two, whenever that was, and I am for the rezoning. The reason being is that the Magnus Boulevard is already rezoned all the way through with this particular rezoning. So to leave a couple of lines out, it's really not appropriate. The other thing is the rezoning that's right now is manufacturing. Manufacturing doesn't fit at all across the street for where, you know, we have key food and all of these other areas. So I feel that in order to, and it is like a spot rezoning, I do agree, but I thought, you know, it would be much nicer when the city was rezoning that they would have looked at it originally and had really done a great job in what this is supposed to, because this should have been rezoned at the beginning. I think that, you know, there are some things that are bad. I mean, I'm sure that there is some people on Lakewood Street who are not going to, whose views are going to be taken over, and that's part of what this is. This is how our neighborhood is changing, and I would make sure that the community board makes sure that, you know, all the DOT issue and the sewers and all that is taken care of, because that's also very important to all those people, and that we be very vigilant at the time when the building is going to be built, that they're not going to be affected as far as, you know, building. That's it.
Thank you, Christine. Richard, same item.
Hi. My only interest in this, or not the only interest, but the primary interest, as always, I'm Rich Mazer, I'm the Executive Director of the North Brooklyn Development Corporation. And ever since the rezoning, where my biggest fear was city planning does rezonings, they're economic development tools, they create a lot of displacement, a lot of dislocation. We have lost more affordable housing here in the past, well, forget about 10 years, 20 years, and it was exacerbated. And the problem is there's not much recovery of it. For me, I'm partnering with Paul Pulo strictly for the 28 units of affordable housing, which we will target towards our population that is in tremendous need of housing. I've got lists of at least 500 people that need housing. I probably have waiting lists that are over 1,000. And I'm sure Ryan Cunin and some of the other housing people in the community will agree with me. I'm targeting for at least 80% of AMI, which AMI is adjusted median income. The example I will give you is a family of four is a little over $70,000, so 80% of 70 would be a family of four making $56,000 would be able to apply to live in one of these apartments. My goal is to make it even lower because, you know, in my mind, I know a lot of parents of school kids in PS 31, 110, 34, some stands or whatever that really don't earn that much money. My goal would be to get closer to 60% of AMI and actually target these affordable units towards people in the community that really need the apartments and can afford them. And that's my goal. So I'm all for this. All of the other issues aside, I've lived in the neighborhood since 1950. I live a few blocks away from the site. I shop in Key Food. I know what was there before. There used to be a lot of oil trucks moving in and out, and my time is up. But I'm all for this strictly for the affordable housing, if nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mazer. Heather, you'll move on to the next item then.
Okay, I need a motion to close this item. Jose, seconded by Ward Dennis. All those in favor? Against? Abstention? Motion carried.